ask me, what do? I often tell them I'm in the business of miracles. And today I'm really, really excited because, you see, if I was a dancer, I would show you a dance. If I was a musician, I would play you music. If I was a singer, I'd sing you a song. But being a coach, I'm on the sidelines. I'm always cheering on for someone else. And the topic for today is empowerment. And I'm really, really excited because where's Mary? Mary, you're there. Everyone, have a look at Mary. I think we should give her a round of applause. Because, you see, she reached out to me. We didn't know each other at all. This was just about 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago. She called me on the WhatsApp call, and she said, I'm on public Wi-Fi. I haven't got a job, I haven't got any money, and I think you can help me. And I said, wow, oh my goodness, where am I going to find a job for this woman? I'm not a recruitment consultant. And then I said, you know what, you're very lucky. I said, I'm free, I'm going to give you a coaching session right here, right now, on the phone. And before I knew it, I actually blasted the poor lady. I didn't even know her, and I said, you get out of your mindset. You get on with looking for a job. And we did something called timeline therapy and NLP coaching. And miraculously, in 5 days, she got a job. After being unemployed for a whole year, she got a job. She moved from Mombasa to Nairobi. And I mean, for me, that's a miracle. That's what I love. That's what inspires me. And thank you all for coming. I know some of my students are here, and some of my clients are also here, and my friends. So yeah, this is very special. Especially after, I mean, I'm last but not least, I hope. I'm so inspired by everyone who's spoken. Now, my topic is empowerment. And empowerment seems to be like this buzzword, right? But being a teacher, I always want to teach it. I want you to learn it, and I want to hear also about your journey. So rather than me talk just about my journey, I will share, I promise, but rather than me tell you about myself, I'm always curious about others. And I like to invite people to reflect. So, what is empowerment? In order to look at this word empowerment, I'd like us all to consider what is disempowerment. So we're going to play a game, okay? And I'm going to dare to go right there into this place of disempowerment. A time in my life, probably the worst moment of my life. It's 18 years ago. I'm 31 years old. I'm sitting on the landing of the stairs of my old house in England. My marriage and relationship of 10 years has failed. I'm being bullied at work. I feel sad. I feel lonely. I feel an absolute failure. My husband has had 9 affairs. My ex-husband, not this one. And I'm devastated. I was so in love with him. And I feel a complete fool because why didn't I see this coming? So, what is disempowerment? Disempowerment is when you feel an absolute victim. When you think life is happening to you and you can't control it. When you feel angry or sad or disappointed or lost or a failure. And I think all of us have felt something like this. So I would like to ask you, just for a moment, I know it's not very nice, but just for a moment to go there and think of a disempowering time in your life. The time when you felt sad, the time when you felt angry, the time when you felt powerless. And just take a moment. What did you see? What did you hear? What did you feel? What did you say to yourself? You see, I was sitting on the landing and I'd been crying until my head hurt. And then, after feeling all of the emotion and reaching the bottom, you know, when you really hit like rock bottom, there's nowhere lower to go. I started to look up and I slowly realized that, hang on a minute, maybe there's a blessing in this. Maybe something good will come out of this. I had been in a job that I hated. It was a very good job, but I didn't enjoy it. I had been in a marriage that was failing. I should have left 8 years ago. Okay, fine, I'm still here. But at least now, it's ended. At least now, I could choose again. Maybe even I could find someone who would love and respect me. Maybe I'll find a job of my dreams. So, if you think about your moment of disempowerment, and if there were to be a silver lining, if there were learnings, and if you could tell yourself, you know what, I'm safe, I'm fine, I'm confident, I can let go, how would that be? If you could forgive, you could love yourself, like what Shilpa is telling us. You could set yourself free, because that would just be an old memory. That's something you can change. No one motivates you except yourself. Yes. How do we speak to ourselves? So let's stop beating ourselves up and let's say, hey, you know what? I'm okay. You're doing the best you can. There's no failure. There's only feedback. I can learn from this. I can move forward. So if you said that to yourself and you think of that disempowering moment, how does it shift for you? Does it get better? Does it feel better? Would you like to just let that old memory go? Sure, I can see some of you nodding, yeah? So go ahead, I invite you to stand up and just go ahead and have a good stretch. And imagine you could just shake off the old memories and all the bad stuff that ever happened in your life. And really, go ahead, stand up, stand up, stand up. Have a good stretch. We've been here for 4 hours, guys. Enjoy the stretch. And really just shake off that old you. That's not who you are. That's never who you are. You're always more than you ever imagined. So when you've had a good shake, you have a seat. And do not sit down until you're ready to focus now on the good times. Are you ready to do that? Okay. Ask yourself, what are some good times? What are times where I felt really empowered, really strong, really confident, even if it was just for a moment? I felt deep peace or happiness inside. A time where maybe I laughed so much I nearly fell off my chair. That would be good, wouldn't it? My happy times are swinging my daughter's now 9 here, swinging her round and round and round just outside the kitchen until we both get dizzy and giggle and just fall into a heap. Another happy time is just sitting on the sofa with my husband Neeraj, with my care, with a dog jumping all over us and, you know, everyone resting and giggling, and that's connection for me, that's love. Seeing my students graduate, become life coaches themselves, I feel so much pride and joy. So think about sometimes for you, what are those best key moments? Empowerment is a choice. Empowerment is a decision that you make. It's saying, I'm a creator, I am not a victim. It's saying, I am a cause and I'm in charge of my life. Empowerment is the ability to manage your own emotional state and to steer your thinking, to be focused, positive, productive, and yes, motivated. To feel your power, yeah, from the inside out. So think about your happy times. That's empowerment, isn't it? So who here would like to feel consistently and continuously empowered? Will you raise your hand? Would you like that? Hell yeah! Of course you would, yeah. Who here would like to know how to direct their lives, get into the driver's seat of their life? Yeah. Well, this is my passion. This is what I do. This is what all of the NLPers even here in the room know, that you have an unconscious mind, and you can steer that absolutely by using very simple, powerful tools. You can absolutely get into the driver's seat of your life. And so, NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming, is the art and science of what works. Adarsh kindly explained that it's been used for therapy, it's been used for business, it's used for education, it's used in so many fields. And it basically trains, it helps you to train the most powerful part of your mind, your lean learning machine, which is your unconscious, where all your emotions are stored, and allows you to be empowered continuously. So my last thought is this: no one can drive you crazy unless you give the car keys away. No one can drive you crazy unless you give the car keys away. And so empowerment is taking the keys back and saying, get out of that seat, I'm driving this, I'm doing this. And I'd like to offer, for anyone who would like a free 20-minute session coaching with me, I'd be really happy to meet you and see what kind of work we might be able to do together. Thank you so much.